Well, this is the time of day I really enjoy. I really like to check on the cows, and I like to look and see where they're at and if we're going to have a little baby in the near future or whatnot. So, what I'm doing is I give them water and then they come over to water. And after they get water, they'll go right back over and feed. And what I really enjoy is the fact that I get to stand here, look at them, check them all out. I can walk over here and get fairly decently close and be able to look and see what's going on. I know that she's getting close to having a baby because she's scratching her tail end and her rear end. And if she does that, it tells me that she's getting some pain there that she can't understand what it is. And she'll clean that whole area off usually as she rubs it up on a fence. Now, all these ladies here have already had calves except this one with her tail end to you. And she's about, I'd say, within 30 days of having another calf or a calf. It'll be her first. So we're going to keep a good eye on her and make sure that nothing happens. And just as in some of the videos I took before, a couple of these mamas, it's their first calf and they just up and walked away. They just would leave them, so I would have to bring them in. I gave them their milk and their vitamins and stuff to help the rumen, which is called colostrum. And we gave them colostrum, waited a while, and each one of them took that baby back. I had to leave this one right here in the pen for about 30 minutes to an hour after I gave the baby colostrum before she even thought about coming back and checking to see if the baby was hers, I guess. But I like to look for lumps. I like to look for cuts or abrasions. I like to see where they're scratching. It gives me an idea of what they're scratching on. Like they can go up to a post right here and they'll spend all day scratching, and then they might slough off a sliver on them, which is going to make a bump. And you got to be able to doctor that bump. So it gives me a good chance to be able to look at them, understand them, and see where they're at and what they're doing. They've been out grazing and now they've come in. I'm giving them their water, and they'll go over here to feed here in a minute. But we'll go ahead and fill these up so they have water for the day and night. And we'll go ahead and check on the others here in a minute. So anyway, this is my oldest girls. There's the grandma over there by the tractor. They love to scratch on that tractor, and pretty much they can't get to places that are going to break the tractor. So I leave it there for them so that they can scratch on it. I got the rake on the back, and they just sort of scratch their head. They lick on it and do this and that. It's nothing really very special, but that's what they do. So anyway, we'll go over and check and see um, what the other ones are doing.